Sometimes you might want to see what happens to the plan if the task is not going to be delivered. Or you might want to delete the task or delete it or reactivate it later. Or for the worst case, you move it somewhere else into the plan. So to inactivate task, we use a tool which called Inactivate, and this is right here. Inactivate, and this is how we inactivate the task. There is many ways to inactivate tables, but let's see this way, which we will do now. We will go to View, we go to Tables, and we choose, we can inactivate it from the Entry table. We click into Entry. Okay, let's say we want to inactivate the under quotes, line 12, and to do that we go to Task and we go to Inactivate. Now you can see line 12 is grayed out and it's hiding all the information on it. As well, you can see in the Gantt chart that 13 is starting in the starting time of 12. So 13 is taking the place of 12 in another word. But I want you to focus on one thing here to the time. As you can see here, when I inactivate this task, number 12, you can see my finish date will be in the 23rd of December. If I inactivate it, then I will be finishing in the 21 of December, means I took 2 days off, which is the 2 days the duration of the undercoating. In addition, when the plan is being agreed and you want to start to percentage the tasks of which one has been completed or how many percentage these tasks has been finished. For example, 100%, which will show here in the next of the task, means the task is completed, and 0%, it means the task have not yet started. And to manage the tracking of the plan, is best to track it from to manage it from the tracking table. And how do we manage the task from the tracking table? We go to View, we go to Table, and then we go to Tracking. We can just click here to make it more neater. Not so big, but okay, let's just describe what is this, or indicate what is this columns mean. We have here actual start. It's not applicable yet because we haven't started yet. This is where our task will start, and the actual finish where our task will finish. And we have the percentage complete. It will show us how much percentage we complete from these tasks, like 10%, 20%, and so on. And this will show you the physical percentage completed. This is actually for the earn value. In this case, we will not need it, so we can just right click and hide column. No, we don't need this one yet. And this is the actual duration, for the activity, how many days it has, and how many days is remaining for this activity to be finished. Okay, and also it shows you the actual cost, means how much you spend in this activity based in the duration goes, and the actual work, which means how much work you have done based in the actual cost and actual duration. Okay, if we start in activity number 2, and let's say we have finished 50% of this activity, so we just put 50%. Now you can see that the date is changing here, and it shows this is where the activity will start in October 20, and we have actual duration, it's 1.5 days, and the remaining duration is 1.5 days, because the total duration for this activity in the plan is 3 days. And this is how much it would cost us, $120. If you go to the Gantt chart and see how it looks like, if you come here at activity number 2, you can see in the Gantt chart is showing 50% is finished, and in the bar itself you will see that half of the line is dark blue and half of it is light blue, which means it shows you how far are we in this activity. And also note that the cost here, the actual cost, is showing $120. It's because the remover which we use in this activity, it costs $10 per hour, so we have total of 12 hours which costs us $120. If for in case I change this remove furniture to 100%, it means this activity is completely finished. Let's see and change this one to 100% and see what's happening. 100. Now it shows that my activity is finished. It started in October 20th and finished in the 22, which is 3 days, 20, 21, 22, and this is the duration, which is of 3 days. I'm not in the critical bed because I finished it in time. And this is how much it cost me, $240, because I worked 24, or the remover worked 24 hours times 10 is 240. If you go ahead and look into the Gantt chart, you can see the whole bar is dark blue, and in the front of it, it shows that this task is 100% completed. Also, I want you to notice that the actual finish only shows you the date when you are 100% complete. If you are not 100% complete, it will not show you the actual finish, because this is already in my plan, will be 100%. For example, if I put here 50, if I put 50%, you can see that the day is not showing the actual finish because this activity is not finished. If I put 100%, then the finish day will be showing and the starting day will be showing. And if I put remove carpet also 100%, it will show me the start and finish date. The room is empty, so my room empty, this is my milestone, so it's 100% complete. Okay, so this is where my milestone will be finished. If we go ahead and check the Gantt chart for these activities, you will see that first activity is finished 100%, second is 100% finished, third is 100% finished, and my milestone is completed in day, which is 11/11. So if I go to the second phase, which is prepare walls and doors, then I get rub down woodwork is 100% finished. I notice that my duration days is going up. The actual duration is now 24.6 days, and the actual cost it's 1,520, and I have finished 120 hours for these activities finish. If I go further for activity number 8 and I put 100% complete and fill holes on walls, I will just put this one is only completed 50%. Okay, now you can see how much percentage I have finished in my plan. I finished 67% of my plan. The actual duration I have already 30 days, and remaining for my duration is 15 days. I spent so far 1,620, and I have total work is 130 hours. If I go to tables and I want to see the activities which has been finished, I go to table and I go to entry work, and now here the entry work is showing me which activities is finished. So this tasks, what shows next to the task, it means my task is completed or 100% completed. And to go back to tracking, just go ahead to tables and click tracking. It will take that ticks out. And also if I want this, for example, to be 100% or 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%, there is another unshort way which I can use. I can go to task, and from task you can see here the percentage. I can just press, for example, 0%, which means the activity is, or the task is not started yet, or I finished 25% of it, or I finished 50%, 75%, or 100%. And this is to show a quick way and easy way to change percentage. So I'll just keep it back to 50%. And this is the way how you put the percentage of your tasks.